Hi friends. My kitchen, my rules. Except when you're working with Crescent Rolls, it's their rules. Have you ever had one that was like a couple weeks past the date? Well, I did. And it had a blowout. So I had to fight with the Crescent Roll. The Crescent Roll won. I am making a recipe that I can't take credit for. It's simple I don't even know how you say this. Sopapilla bars. I had just made a cream cheese mixture over in my hand mixer or my KitchenAid. So it in itself is the most delicious thing. So it's 2 blocks of cream cheese, 1 egg, vanilla, powdered sugar. I showed you my tip for the powdered sugar. You dump your powdered sugar in, you cover your KitchenAid with a towel, then you turn it on. Powdered sugar doesn't give you a facial, and you've got this delicious creamy mixture. In the bottom of a 13x9 pan, I spread out the first one of the Crescent Rolls. So what I'm going to do is dump the cream cheese mixture on top of those Crescent Rolls, and then you're going to put another layer of Crescent Rolls on top. Again, this recipe is for everyone else but me. I might have a corner or a piece. I've made it before. It comes out delicious, and I had to use up 2 things of Crescent Rolls and 2 things of cream cheese. So I thought I might as well make it. It's a day that my kids might come over, and I can give them a treat always. That's just how I roll. Who doesn't like a cheesecake? And I have a son who loves cheesecake. He's coming to fix our 4-wheeler today, so I'm going to hopefully treat him to, I wanted you to see. So the bottom has Crescent Rolls, the top is the cheesecake layer. Now the hope is when I open up the next Crescent Roll, which I opened, hopefully it unrolls better than this nightmare just did. Say a prayer. These things, I don't know. Again, I just showed you the difference between Philadelphia brand and Walmart brand of cream cheese. Well, these are probably Aldi's or Walmart. So maybe Pillsbury's are more cooperative. And I took them out maybe too long ago, like a half hour ago. So I'm going to try to do my best to unroll this on top of the cheese mixture. And then I'll show you the topping. And then I'll read you the directions. And I will post this recipe if I ever get past this part. Life. Is it ever easy? Cooking is my jam. I'm enjoying doing these videos. I cook every day for myself, for my family, for my husband, whoever comes by, the neighbors. I will do whatever is needed. It always has been my jam. I've always had an open house type policy in all my houses. So I've got one little roll that's not going to roll open. It just wants to be a turd. So I don't know. We're going to work with this. I wish I could show you. If I show you, then I got this stuff on the camera. So we're going to do what we can. I'm going to show you. So this is the roll that decided to be a roll instead of a flat thing. You can't make this stuff up. These cooking videos, like I said before, please share. If you share my video, then I get more people to watch and hopefully help others. If you're laughing at me, unfollow me. This is just something I've always thought about doing. I was following a bunch of influencers since social media started. They've given me some great tips and ideas, and I want to pay it forward to you. I don't want you to look at the top of my head the whole time, but just so you know, that's the best I could come up with. So now, without licking your fingers because you're on camera, even though that cheesecake mixture is yummo, I have 4 tablespoons of melted butter in here, and I'm dropping a ½ cup of sugar. So far, we have cream cheese, eggs, sugar, powdered sugar, Crescent Rolls, vanilla extract. Into this is a tablespoon of cinnamon. So now we're going to stir this. This is going to be the topping, which as these bake, gets to be like a crispy, crunchy topping on top of these cheesecake bars. So this recipe is those recipes that I had Passionate Penny Pincher. Follow Passionate Penny Pincher on Facebook if you haven't already. I bought all her recipe boxes. These are menu boxes, and this is the freezer series. And this recipe comes out of that. And I have made, well, since she started, I think she started in 2020 or maybe before then, I bought every recipe box she's ever had, and I have made numerous ones of them. Just whatever I think I like, and I tweak them if there's something I want to change up. Ever since I started eating healthy, Passionate Penny Pincher recipes I've made with ground turkey, ground chicken instead of beef all the time. I try to do beef, or red meat, I should say. I'm going to spread this on this topping with my offset spatula. So anyway, I try to have red meat maybe once a week. We have chicken, turkey, soups, fish the other days, and you know, I'm not upset. I have steak, I have ham, I have bacon, I have everything that the normal human eats, just less of it because I had a surgery that helps me maintain this weight loss, and I'm now eating right for the first time in my life probably. Lots of protein, not a lot of carbs, but the carbs I do eat are really good carbs. I can't tell you how much I don't even miss my old ways. In 2022, I started trying to do the diet on my own, and I took off about 30 pounds. Well, I had 250 pounds plus to lose, and 30 pounds means nothing. So I might have said this before, I had lost 85 pounds before someone noticed. So that's how huge I was. Obviously, I must have ate stuff like this. So, no, I did eat stuff like this. Who doesn't? So, back to Passionate Penny Pincher. I started buying her stuff, and I used to make it. And she has a lot of recipes that are healthy. She has a Whole Foods box. She has, I'm looking for a spatula. She has, I don't know about you, but I can't stand when there's anything left. So I see sugar and cinnamon in there, and that's got to go. She has a freezer box, a low-cal box, which is awesome. They're all good. Nothing, I would say the most processed one she has for processed foods would be her slow cooker ones. I'm not here to sell her stuff. I just love her stuff, and I will share the recipe, but her rule is you don't share the recipe, but I think this one's on her website. Follow passionatepennypincher.com, and you will see her plans. So this is going to go in the oven at 350 for 30 to 35 minutes. Cool 15 minutes and serve them warm if you want. You can drizzle honey on top, which I don't do the honey because obviously all that sugar is fine. They come out super crispy on top. I like them chilled. Some people like them warm. I like them chilled. I have a cookie sheet in my oven. I'm going to take that out. Sorry. I have a very hot cookie sheet in my oven. You can't make this stuff up. Anyway, simple. Do you know the name? Sopapilla? Sopapilla? I have no idea how you say it. I just know they're really good. And I know I have a son that's going to come over and a grandson that's going to love them. So I hope you have a good day. And I'm going to post you a picture of when they're all done. I love you and thank you for watching. Please share my videos, and I'm on YouTube and I'm on Instagram if anyone wants to spread the word. But YouTube, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just trying this. I love watching people that do this, so I thought, why not be one? Have a great day.